book people, it is Wednesday. That means it's comic book day. Let me show you what I got. First up is Action Comics issue number 980. Despite the cover, even though this is supposed to be General Zod, he does not actually appear in this issue. Can we take a moment and just appreciate how awesome his ass looks though? Cyborg, Superman, and the Eradicator are trying to break Zod out. We also get a bit of a retelling of Cyborg Superman's origin, just in case you may have forgotten what that may be. The story's looking to be pretty darn good, and Superman is really going to have his hands full taking down all of these villains teaming up together. Next up is X-Men Blue issue number 4. This has already been teased about a little bit before, but we have the son of Wolverine joining in, but it's not Daken. It's Wolverine's son from the Ultimate Universe, Jimmy Hudson. I don't know whether or not he's going to be joining the team officially, or whether or not he's just being reintroduced into the Marvel Universe, but I do kind of like his character a bit. I mean, he's Wolverine in so many different aspects, but at the same time, he doesn't have this huge convoluted history that just kind of messes everything up. It's something that I got really irritated with Wolverine. Justice League of America issue number 7. TerrorSmith comes back into the fold. Steve Orlando likes to bring back some characters that may have either been very miscellaneous, or characters that were more in the background, or characters that maybe not a lot of people have thought too much about. In this case, TerrorSmith is being brought back in, and he's much more of a threat. Although I guess he's always been somewhat of a threat, but he seems a lot more menacing. At least he does in this issue. Wonder Woman issue number 23. The Truth, the Conclusion. We finally get some concrete answers as to what happened to Themyscira and why Wonder Woman has a different knowledge as to what happened in her past. Well, we have an overview of everything that happened, so at least we have a good idea about what's happened. And Ares and his sons have a huge part to play in this. There's still many questions that haven't been answered yet, so Wonder Woman's journey is still much further ahead. Deathstroke issue number 19, The Lazarus Contract Part 3. This storyline is a crossover with the Titans to Teen Titans, with Deathstroke being the antagonist. He's going through his whole daddy issues, and he's trying to bring back his son Grant, who died previously. And he also stole the speed powers of the young Wally West. He was already a badass before that. Now that he can run as fast as the Flash, he's even more terrifying. But hey, kudos for Jericho being brought into the mix in this. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corp issue number 21. This is a very timey-wimey storyline going on. Rip Hunter comes in to warn both the Sinestro Corps and the Green Lantern Corps that there's a major villain by the name of Sarko that's a threat. Turns out that Sarko has a relationship with one of the Lantern Corps that I wasn't expecting, and it's a big surprise at the end of this issue. Batman Beyond issue number 8. We find out that the suit that Terry is currently wearing was a prototype suit that Bruce Wayne created, and unfortunately Bruce Wayne did not intend for anyone else to be wearing this costume. Basically, the AI in the suit itself overrides the person that's wearing it, and it forces the wearer to continue on being Batman and to continue on fighting, even if that person may be close to being killed. But the biggest shocker is there's a character from Bruce Wayne's past being brought back into the fold, or at least he's being brought into this story. Character I'm not quite too fond of, so I'm not really quite sure where they're going with this. Finally, I got Venom issue number 150. Yes, Venom has been around for quite some time, and he's had many different mini-series come out, and he's had several ongoing series as well. This is adding all of those issues together, so we get to issue number 150. It's pretty cool because we have 3 different stories included in this issue. The first one is Eddie Brock kind of coming to terms with the fact that he's been reunited with the symbiote. I personally think that's pretty darn awesome. The second story in this issue involves when Flash Thompson had the symbiote himself, and he was known as Agent Venom. The third story in this issue was a flashback back to when Eddie Brock had the symbiote, and he was doing his whole lethal protector thing. He was also much more crazier back then too. But that's it. That's my comic load for this week. What'd you guys get? Leave comments down below and let me know. And with that, thank you guys for watching me in this video. If you haven't checked it out yet, check out my Patreon site, check out my social media sites, my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. It was also pretty cool in the Venom issue. We got a compilation of all of the different Venom covers that have come out up to this point. Some of which I'd totally forgotten about, and some miniseries here and there that I never even read, but I do kind of want to go back and read them now.